right, everybody. Hey, it's Shane here with Daily Astrocat.com. And I just wanted to give you a quick overview of today, because today is going to be kind of a cool day. It's the 19th, and we haven't been on for a while, and I have to explain that first. So we haven't been on for a while because I have been ill, actually. We were, last week when I started doing this, I had started getting an RSV. So what had happened was that I had recorded one day of an analysis for the new moon in Scorpio, and then after that, was coughing too much to record anything. So let's just take a quick look here, because what I want to do is I want to just go through our normal stuff, which is to tell you, why are we so gung-ho? Why is Goth making a comeback? Mercury is clear of Saturn. Does this mean words, or does this mean more words, or are we just doing snappier comebacks, okay? And why is our keyword love? Okay, today's Sunday, and it's the 19th of November. Our first quarter moon is in quirky Aquarius. Ooh, so fun, right? This is a great place to be. Perhaps we can creatively figure out what it is that we need. After all, Aquarius is about inventiveness and science, right? Look, there's an idea kicking around about love. Perhaps we're getting early Pluto and Aquarius vibes. Like a cynical greeting card expression, but not quite. Venus and the moon are in a place to ponder these questions and more. And more, what kind of more do you think there is? And more, and more. Look, it's the kind of more you get with a rebel yell, more with rebel yell. Oh, yeah, that Billy Idol stuff, right? No, sure, I am being ridiculous. I can't really go over the top, though, because I will start coughing. It'll be horrible. The Sun and Mars are conjunct in the sexually electric sign of Scorpio. Woo! The slow-burning fixation catches fire. Ooh, fire, right? The tension between what we want and what we need is off the charts. So why not bring in that post-punk attitude? Perhaps 1985. It's not 1985. What's love got to do with it? That song was released in 1984, not 1985. Just so you know, Tina Turner, right? You said gung-ho. Well, yeah, look at that festival they had out in SoCal. All right. There was a Dark Wave Festival, well attended, massively attended over the weekend. Crazy, right? You'd think I'd look this stuff up when I write this, but I don't. I just happen to write these things. They come into my mind because of the charts. And somebody had already thought of this, and they had arranged this festival for just this weekend. That is astrology at work, right? Oh, entertainment. Mercury is now free to explore because Mercury is clear of Saturn. Now, remember how earlier I said Jupiter and Mercury were the rulers of the four mutable signs? Neptune is supercharged currently. This will produce the most erotic works of art, the most seductive music, and the sexiest fiction. Good thing I'm not a fiction writer, right? But is it about lust? The presence of an unfettered Mercury in Sagittarius makes me tend to say, not really. We still have those Scorpio vibes coming through. But, look, I don't think so. Zip your lip, though, and engage in some deeper thoughts, because, Mercury is about words and thoughts, okay? And these thoughts, the poet and the philosopher are both chasing the same ideal: how to engage with the goddess in her own house. Think about that. It's pretty important, right? Now, if we go back to here, let me do this. I'm going to go to my day bits here. And this is where I kind of break things down. We give you a color and everything. Okay, so once again, I called this one right. Sunday and the moon in Aquarius is in Aquarius all day long. There's an idea of love in the air. I think it's both healthy and natural to think this way. Our actions will go far in many different areas today. These ideas could inspire us to new levels. Oh, you think? Okay, today's keyword is love, and the color is violet candy. You know that violet candy? It's kind of has a strange floral taste to it. I'm not quite sure what it is, but what that flavor is, it might be lavender, it might not be. I'm not sure. Hey, a fun Scorpio sun activity. Give your cat a bath, okay? It's going to happen today. Trust me. Stella, I'm coming for you. She's over there, and she knows about it. I told her. Cats speak English. Let the battle of wills begin. Ideas of love with a moon in Aquarius? What kind of unique ways can you think of celebrating them? And it's time to start the game plan. Thanksgiving. Oh, yeah. Insert another American football colloquialism here. Oh, we're going to go right, go left, going to get the pies over here and get that over there. Hey, in 1990, the pop duo Milli Vanilli are stripped of their Grammy Award after it's learned that they did not sing on their award-winning Girl You Know It's True album. Is that really an issue? It seemed like a big deal back then, but would it be a big issue now? I mean, seriously, they could put on helmets. You'd never know, right? They could have just had helmets on and been like doing their dance things. And in 1875, Hiram Bingham, the American archaeologist who rediscovered the Incan site of Machu Picchu, was born in Honolulu. Honolulu, huh? Interesting. And he died in 1956. He was also an American ambassador to Vichy France, in case you didn't know that. A little aside for you. Look, before I go, I want to switch over here because I want to share the screen with you. We're going to look at the chart real quick. I showed you the chart at the beginning. And I want to show you the chart now because now you're just going to see a jumble of crapola there. And I'm going to get this chart right up here. Okay, and we're going to make it, we'll make it, that's bigger. Okay. So look, I grabbed these charts off of AstroSeek. I think they're very legible. They're very easy to read. And it's a great website if you're just looking to look up some stuff. It's seek.com. And as you can see, you can still see our conjunction here between Mars and the sun. And there's only, minutes away. Okay, there's seconds. There's 26 degrees, 30 minutes or 58 minutes, wherever they're at, right? That's 12 minutes of separation. That's not very much. And you can see that's in the late degrees of Scorpio, which is this sign right here. Our moon is over here in Aquarius. Like there's Aquarius and there's the moon. And as you can see, we've got a line right here with Mercury and the moon. That line right there is 6 degrees of separation. That is a sextile. That's a beneficial aspect. That means that we're working towards something with our minds, which is where that thing comes from with working with Mercury. Is Mercury working for you? Yeah, it can be. Is it thoughts or is it communication? Or is it something totally different? Is it technology working in your favor? That can also be a Mercury thing. As you can see, the sun and Mars are still opposite Uranus down here in Taurus. So Uranus in Taurus is at 49 degrees, and we're at 26 degrees here. So, that's 40 minutes. I can't even read. 20 degrees, 26 degrees. This the orb of the sun makes this possible, only because the orb is that area between and between. So even though there's 6 degrees of separation there, they're still, for all intents and purposes, opposed, but not terribly. It's a wide opposition is what they call it, what we like to call it. And you can see right here that this position right here has moved into a nice trine. That's this blue line right here with Neptune. Now we're working with our imagination a little bit more, which is why I'm probably doing this video and making it a little bit longer than what it should be. And there's Pisces right there. So that's your main aspects for the day. And you remember that moon is what we base our astrology off of for daily, for what we call mundane astrology. And that moon will be moving, pretty much almost to the end of Aquarius, which is this cusp line right here. These lines right here are called cusps. There is no location set for this. There is just a time. And the time was set for 12 noon, as you can see right there, because it's just a generic time. There are no major any of these line things happening, which are aspects. There's nothing going direct today. In other words, if it was something exact, we would usually refer to that. And, depending on what the actual aspect was that was forming, we would do a chart based on that at that particular time, just to get a picture of the sky. We'll have more on that later. I hope this has been informative. I hope you enjoyed it, and have a happy Astro Day. Have a happy day. Good day and happy astrocatting, okay? Today's a 6. Happy astrocatting. And that didn't